Hey, it's Neha. Welcome back to my channel.
Today I'm making a berry cake. It consists of strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries.
Let's start with our wet ingredients. I have 1 cup of milk and 3 tablespoons of vinegar. So the reason why I'm adding these two together is to make buttermilk, and this will actually make the cake really moist. Mix these together until you see the milk starts to curd. So leave it for about 10 minutes or so. And this is how you want it. There we go. We just made buttermilk. To this, add in 1 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup olive oil or vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. And now mix all of your wet ingredients together. So now let's do our dry ingredients. So we're just gonna incorporate this together here. But I'm only starting with 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We'll mix it up and then we'll add in more. Now let's add in our 2nd cup of all-purpose flour. Add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So this is the consistency that you want the dough to be. And now just set it aside and we'll work on our pan. Turn on the oven at 375 Fahrenheit. So in the meantime that the oven is heating up, we set aside the dough and let's work on our parchment paper for our pan. So this is super easy to do, but if you already have circle parchment paper, you can use that too. So I am using a 9-inch pan. So I placed my pan on top. I kind of know the size of my pan. And let's grip this. Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. So like a triangle. Another triangle. Where the edges are, cut it, set that aside. Pretty much like so. So last time I made this cake, I just made it with fresh strawberries, and I do have a picture that I will be putting up somewhere on the screen here. So today I'm gonna be using 4 berries, 4 different berries that are frozen. I have strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. The reason why I'm using this is so that I don't have to buy all the fresh berries and they are super expensive. So I want to try this. Super simple, super easy. Just buy them from your local grocery store. So this recipe calls for about 2 cups of berries. It depends how much berries you like or if you don't like too much. So add in half of the batter on the pan and just level it down a little bit. So I'm using about 2 cups of berries. Now just take some and add it on top of the first layer. If you are using fresh strawberries for this, you can cut the strawberries a little bit smaller. And now add in the rest of the batter on the fruits. And now try to level it once again.
and add in the rest of the berries. So one thing I do want to mention is that I'm using one of the spring pans for this cake, only because when it's cooled down, it's easy for us to just remove the edge of this pan and then we can just cut it up and eat. But first, before it turns into that cake, let's put it in the oven for about 50 minutes at 375 Fahrenheit.
Many minutes later.
So this just came out of the oven and it looks so good. It smells so delicious. Come closer here. Now that the cake has cooled down a little bit, I'm just taking a butter knife and just sliding it in where the edges are. This just ensures that the cake is not attached to the side of the pan and it'll be easy to remove it. Right now the edges are cooled down, but the bottom is still warm. So we're just going to remove this one. And now just let it cool down a little bit more until the bottom is cooled down. Now I'm just gonna remove the cake from the bottom as well. And you want to let it fully cool down. Thank you so much for watching. This is my version of this berry cake. It is so delicious. Look at it. There's fruits everywhere. And the best part, of course, is I get to taste this cake. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button, and that bell notification for my newest videos.